It's the United States of America, year of the Lord 1969, and you just got a muscle car. That means big, loud V8 engine in a mean-looking edgy coupe, manufactured by the good old car makers somewhere in Detroit. Power, straight-line speed, prestige, comfort, and bad manners are what defines a great late 60s muscle car. This is Ctesiphon, and welcome to the results of the Season 12, Round 3 of the Automation Beam Championship. Our first entry comes from the team Ava Motor Group and is called Olympus Special. I'm getting real Plymouth Roadrunner vibes from this great looking car, scoring bronze in aesthetics. Aside from its good looks, it was the least powerful, slowest, heaviest and second worst engineering scoring car. The Mota Auto submitted the name, a very European looking coupe which did not score particularly well in any of the categories. However, it boasts the second lowest weight paired with the highest safety score, which is a combination of attributes rarely cited in automation. Freestyle Aces design division have entered the Wallander HA64 Longbow, a black menace of a muscle car scoring very well in all of the categories while being the overall cheapest car of the bunch. They almost scored 3 podium finishes, but the bronze in aesthetics evaded them by mere 0.15 points, which they surely would have acquired had they not opted for a European body. Next is H&H with their Hawthorne Rambler 300. With 300 American purebred freedom-farting horses under the hood, who managed to carry the voluptuous orange Voyager through the quarter mile in velocious 14.02 seconds. Otherwise, it scored pretty well all around. I have no idea how a boat this big weighs only 1203 kilograms, and don't let Smons fool you, this car actually doesn't have 300 horsepower. The spreadsheet says 300.1. Scandalous. And now for a real treat. This is a Kodiaq RS by KFC Racing. The most powerful engine with 334 horsepower, making it reach the highest top speed of 252 km per hour. The engineering score was rather mediocre, but all the power allowed the car to get the 4th fastest lap time. And finally, let's wipe the drool off your chin and appreciate the once again brilliant design by Frederic Lenius, which was featured as a face of the official Automation newsletter a week ago. Big congratulations! What the hell is this hippie bullshit? A 3.6 liter single turbo B4? I ain't never heard of that nonsense. What is a B engine anyway? Sounds like communism to me. Honest, hard-working American citizens shouldn't be forced to drive around in such a tiny automobile. I bet that I can't even fit my 50 caliber twin M2 HB Browning personal defense anti-aircraft heavy machine gun in the glove box. The cars sure as hell ain't what they used to be in my time. Next comes the award-winning, critically acclaimed team Moravian Motorworks with the Magnum 357. A proper car for a proper American patriot with a potent 7.2 liter V8, best 0 to 100, best engineering and highest sportiness, comfort and prestige. It's also the most expensive car, but all good things come at a price, right? Unfortunately, it drives like shit, so the lap time was kinda bad, even though Seal tried his best. And here is what Merja has cooked up. Unfortunately, the submitted Colondra is still kinda raw, and thus it scored pretty badly. However, heads up to Merja for not being the worst at any of the scored categories. Next is Team Van with Van 38, which, as you couldn't possibly guess, is just a van, but with a big V8, which scored surprisingly well in automation and somehow got the 3rd best lap time. Other than that, it had the 2nd worst aesthetics score and placed even worse than Merja in that regard. Triple R Manufacturing have entered the Gario, which looks kinda cool and weird at the same time, so special award to the team designer to capture the essence of a Gario. The car has very low power, leaf springs in the rear and is pretty heavy. It's also the least prestigious and safe entry on the list. Nearing the end we have the Ponta Roadrunner 334 by Zagspeed, which is really not special in any regard. It scored pretty well in engineering, and it was only one of the 2 cars which was submitted with a 5-speed gearbox. And finally, here we have the Mercer Scorpion R/X358 by Baseworks. Based on what, you might ask? On speed, obviously, because Alice flew through the track in just 1 minute and 33 seconds. Besides that, the car scored pretty well in engineering with its highest drivability and reliability, and got a decent 7.1 in design. Enjoy the lap! Okay, so let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Engineering was narrowly won by me, followed by Freestyle Aces Design Division just 0.2 points behind. In third is Auto Onion, which you didn't see in the video because Stick didn't submit a lap. Overall, in the first 3 places we have Moravian Motorworks going back to first, now that I actually made a car for ABC, FADD going to second, and Baseworks in third. Auto Onion went up a spot, and KFC is in 5th. Design was dominated by KFC Racing, followed by Moravian Motorworks, Ava Motor Group in 3rd. Design championship seems to be very close, with KFC Racing in the lead, and Baseworks and Moravian Motorworks in the shared 2nd to 3rd place. Baseworks prevailed on the track, followed by FADD and Team Van in 3rd. In the shared 1st to 2nd we have Stick and Clark, and John Venway is in the 3rd place, followed by Speeding Red, L-Swapped RX-7 and Smons. The scores are grouped closely together, which means that anyone can still win. Ooh, how exciting. The Season 12 Round 3 was won by Freestyle Aces Design Division. 2nd place goes to Moravian Motorworks, 3rd to Baseworks, 4th to KFC Racing, 5th to H&H, 6th to Team Van, 7th to Triple R Manufacturing, 8th to Zagspeed, 9th to Ava Motor Group, 10th to Merja, 11th to Demota Auto, tied with Auto Onion, and 13th goes to Cobalt Worker Union. So now the big table. KFC is still in first, but only by 1 point, tailed closely by Moravian Motorworks. And again, just 1 point below them is Baseworks. This is going to be interesting. In 4th we have FADD, in 5th is H&H. Auto Onion fell down to 6th, and not much more happened in the lower places apart from Zagspeed and Triple R Manufacturing raising 2 places up each. Here are some graphs. I don't know what to say, so here's a joke. What kind of car does a chicken prefer? A coupe? Okay, so this was it. Thanks to everyone for participating in the competition. You all did terrific work, and finally a big thanks to the hosts for putting their free time into ABC. Everyone, have a great week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!